Don't know what the hell that was. Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and this is my old mate Psy91 from Ankau Clan. Psy91 has capitulated and bought himself a Nameless, one of those Japanese anime tank things. It's a tier 8 premium tank, and look at it, looks funny. It does, it looks funny. Standard rounds is 88mm gun, 330 damage, 220 penetration, 260 penetration with the APCR rounds, which is standard. Now, this is a tight game, this one, without giving too much away. Psy91 having on, what is it, encounter mode on Siegfried line. Of course, the Nameless was featured in a replay I did a while ago. It's a little bit different. It's a premium tank, but you can't put your existing Japanese crew into the premium tank. So it's not. It is a premium tank, but it's not. So you can't use it as a crew trainer. We'll see in this replay. We'll see how he goes for credits. It's a tier 8 battle. All tier 8s in this game on Siegfried line. This encounter mode. Of course, encounter mode, you've got to either capture the white flag. There's only one place, and it can't. Obviously there's girls in the tank, and they only speak Japanese, which is probably what Japanese people do. They speak Japanese, but I don't know what they're saying. I don't have the national crew selected. I've always got English speaking because that's the language I speak. But they talk a lot though, these girls. But it doesn't matter because Psy91 from Ankau Clan, even though the girls never seem to shut up, is putting some damage out. He's already on 1226 damage. He's blocked a bit of damage too. They do talk a lot, don't they? 0 all is the score. 1229 damage, 640 damage bounce. And Psy91 from Ankau Clan. It's in the Nameless, the premium Japanese heavy tank. What was released? It was only released on the Asia server. And that's probably because there's a lot of people on the Asian server who like anime, I guess. I think they were from the Valkyria Chronicles, if that's the correct way of pronouncing it. There were 2 tanks. I believe there's a 3rd one coming, which some people aren't too happy about. That's, all the tanks have been sort of. Okay, not all the tanks in the game are based on real tanks, either based on real tanks or blueprints or tank ideas, I guess. As they started adding more and more lines, they probably run out of real tanks to put into the game, and that's why they probably put in blueprint tanks, such as the Waffenträger Alpha E100, which is no longer in the game. Anyway, in this battle on Siegfried line, the score is 1-all. His TA1's just gone down to the Emil. And Psy91 has played a big part in getting rid of the one enemy tank that's being killed, which is the Emil auto-loading Swedish heavy tank. So a bit of a brain fade there. Happens a bit when you get old, I suppose. 1-all is the score. Psy91 from Ankau Clan playing nice and aggressively, which is good to see. Good for gameplay and good for replays. Here at Get On Board Studios, he's moving forward amongst the rubble, gets shot by an AMX 5100, but moves out of the way so the French auto-loading heavy tank can't unload on him. Looking for a shot on the super Pershing side of the turret would be nice, but he just misses the shot. Gets a bit of assist damage on that AMX 5100 who recently put a shell into him. Looks like it hasn't got the best aim time in the world, the Nameless, but it can certainly penetrate the side of a turret on the super Pershing or the rear end of the premium American medium tank. Enemy Nameless goes down to the T34B, and this is a little bit like World of Premium Tanks. Looking at the lineup on Psy91's side, Defender, obviously the Nameless, T34B, Scorpion G, STRVS1, all premium tanks, and plenty on the enemy side too. The M4A1 Reveloir, the T54 Mod 1, the Super Pershing, the IS6 Scorpion G, Nameless, another Super Pershing, which is already dead. Who knows? 3-4's the score. Psy91 from Ankau, he's already picked up nearly 2,500 hit points of damage. Look, I'm telling you, he's going to do more. it's not really a spoiler. He's going to do more. 3-4s to score. They're down by 1 tank in this encounter battle. They seem to have the cap circle covered though, so let's see if he can try and get rid of this AMX 5100. No, he doesn't. Looks like the Scorpion G fight at the same time as our mate NCAL 91. But that evened it up 4 apiece, so NCAL will be pretty happy about that. He hasn't picked up a kill yet, but he's done 2400 damage. He's looking for more in this Nameless tank. Lots of enemy tanks around here. That's a nice shot into the turret of the Panhandle tank. The very low. Looks like it's been stepped on by an elephant. The Object 416. There will be an Object 416 replay in this. This is a threesome of Tier 8 replays. As I tidy up the replays from patch 9.19 before I update my client to 9.19.1. Looking at the low, that'll be a nice one to get rid of. Low not presenting himself, so the T54 mod 1 will do. Takes the T54 mod 1 down to 542 hit points. That low, is that going to work? No, it's not. The low, pretty good for armor, but what's the rest of the team doing? They're dying, that's what they're doing. 4-8's the score. 4 or 5 tanks just went down pretty quickly as Psy91 picks up his first kill, gets rid of the heavily armoured German premium tank, the low. That got a buff not so long ago, maybe a few months ago, a couple of patches ago. But his teammates just insisting on dying as quick as they can. Doesn't quite penetrate the T26E5 Super Pershing. 3 more friendly tanks, the Ferdinand, the Scorpion G and the Panther go down. And is looking at this T69. Is the T69 reloading? It looks like he might. No, he's not. He just copped a shot from the auto-loading American Tier 8 medium tank. And another one from the T69. Kills the 416. Probably thinking that T69 surely will be reloading by now. Only got 4 shells, so he can just take his time. Light him up and pop his 3rd kill. 811 is the score. He's on 3,500 damage. And these Japanese girls, wow, they never shut up, do they? The Scorpion G's just fired. So Psy91 knows he can put a shot into the premium German Tier 8 tank destroyer. Waits for the gun, he reckons he can get another shot off before the Scorp reloads, pulls back behind this rubble, and there's tanks all around of him. Bounces the shot from the Emil. Now that's an autoloader as well. He wants to get rid of him. Doesn't penetrate the shot. He's only on 6 hit points. That Emil. 811. And if these girls don't shut up soon, I'll tell you what, I don't know what I'm going to do. 811 to score. 4,177 hit points of damage. He's getting backed up by the T34B and the Super Pershing on his team. The T34B just picked up the kill on that Scorpion. Gee, shut up and deal with it. What a good name. And that's probably what I should do. Shut up and deal with these annoying Japanese girls who never seem to shut up. In the Nameless. Psy91 from NCAL on 4,177 hit points of damage, but it looks like it's not going to be enough. He's down, only down 1 tank now. So he could even it up if he can. He does. He bounces a shot from the Emil, picks up the kill. That's kill number 4 in the Nameless, and all the enemy tanks are around here, apart from the M4A1 Revloir, who looks like he's having a bit of a red hot go towards the Stritzwagen S1. S1, yeah, S1, the premium Swedish tank destroyer. Psy91 picks up kill number 5 on Siegfried line, getting rid of the IS6. The girls are pretty excited because they're chattering about it. He's looking, oh look at that. Shots into the rear of the T28 prototype. He damages and tracks the American tank destroyer. The American tank destroyer not looking for shots on Psy, instead picking up the kill on the T34B. Now there's a dead tank between them. Looks like he's looking to try and keep him tracked. Maybe it looks like the turret doesn't go all the way around, so he's staying away from that gun quite easily. Keeping him tracked, picked up the kill. That's kill number 6. That's a top gun for Psy91 from NCAL clan and his Japanese girlfriends. 268 hit points left on his tank. He's done 5,577 damage. He's blocked 3,710. He's having an absolute ripper on Siegfried line. But what's the health on that M4A1 Revloir? It has got a pretty handy gun. It's got no armor whatsoever. We all know that. But so we can surely do damage to it. But how good is the gun on the M4A1 Revloir? Will he be able to take out Psy91 with 1 shot? He's on 268 hit points. I think I think that's one-shottable for the French medium tank. Even though it's a medium, it's got a pretty high alpha gun. From memory, I reckon it's over 300. Not too sure. He starts moving towards where that M4A1 Reveille, the Ravioli tank, starts moving towards where he was last seen. Can't really see much there. He's looking around. Thirsty work this. Psi 91 from Ancal. 5,500 damage done. 3710 damage block. 736 assisted damage. He's down to 268 hit points. And yet, oh, lucky he moved between that building. His sixth sense goes off. That was the side of the tank, the M4A1 Ravioli was could have one-shotted him there, I reckon. I'm sure the alpha on that tank is more than the hit points remaining on Psi 91. He gets a shot into it. Gets another shot. Well, he bounced 390, so 390 is the alpha damage of the M4A1 Reveille. I knew it was over 300. Shoots him again, takes him down to 11 health, but he doesn't want to get shot. What's he going to do? Is he going to do it? Can he do it? Aim, shoot! Shoots and scores. 7 kills, over 6,000 damage at tier 8. Have a look at that. Even though the girls are annoying, it's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for the old mate Psi 91 from Ancal Clan in the Nameless Premium Japanese Anime Tank. Ace Tanker Mastery, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect and Shell Proof. He picked up the steel wall. He bounced a shitload of damage. He got the high caliber and the top gun. Have a look at that. Looks like he's done everything by himself. And the second page of the post-game battle results supports what I just said. He did 6,172 damage, nearly triple the amount of damage what anybody else in his team did. 1,953 base experience. That is a massive base experience score. That doesn't take into account your first victory or any multipliers. That's your base score, 1953, and that's why he ended up with over 2,000 experience. He fired 39 shots, 33 went through, and 25 did damage. He blocked over 4,000 hit points of damage. That was a ripper. And look at those credits. 71,500 credits. After tax with a standard account would have been 128,500 with a premium account in that 12-minute game. An absolute ripper from the old mate Psi 91 from Ancal Clan in the Nameless, the one with the annoying Japanese girls. As we move on to this second replay, this threesome of Tier 8 action. This one features the Flying Elite from Pyro Clan. Is in the Patriot, the T26E5 American Heavy tank. And he couldn't ask for a better matchmaker. In fact, in the description that he sent to me, he just said, matchmaker smiled at me on this day. Is in the T26E5. It was released a while ago now. I reckon it was last year. 90mm gun, so it's not a massive alpha gun with only 250 damage, 230 penetration, 259 with premium rounds. Now both rounds are APCR. He's got a few heat rounds loaded, which will do a little bit more damage for just 45 penetration. Handy for somebody that might have no armour whatsoever, which in this game, maybe he's going to come up against those tanks, like the Nassau, not known for its armour. Standard rounds enough for that T43 though at tier 7. The T43 going absolute YOLO, and of course the T26E5 is definitely not the most mobile heavy tank in the game, but it's no slouch either. It's got pretty good armour. He's already blocked 360 hit points, and the gun with its rate of fire, gee, that was a nice shot. Set him on fire, picks up the kill for 970 hit points, and he's looking around. Doesn't quite get that. The AMX 1357F, one of the first Grand Final tanks that was released, picks up the kill on the A43 with a headshot, ammo racking the Russian tank. Now the Flying Elite, this one's got a little bit more armour. The IS-6, of course the IS-6 has got pretty good armour, but its gun is a little bit lacking. And the Flying Elite's just blocked 390 damage from the premium Russian heavy tank. Flying Elite continues to move forward in the Patriot, the T26E5. There was two versions. One was called the Patriot and one was not. This is the one that's not called the Patriot, but I'd still call it the Patriot. That's how I roll. And the difference is you can put your own camouflage on, which is what the Flying Elite's done in this instance. Looking towards the IS-6, who's not looking the Flying Elite's way. That shot went into the dirt, aiming for the lower plate, which is the right thing to do. Sticking with standard round 6, he wants to make some credits. I think he told me he was grinding credits when he was playing this game, and that's the way to do it. Pop a few boosters and get the tier 8 premiums out and watch the credits roll in. 4-2's the score. He's on 1685 damage, 930 damage block. A little bit of assisted damage too as he continues to lead the charge down the eastern flank of Steps. Wants to get rid of the IS-6. They've also spotted the T26E5, which is a super Pershing, another premium tank, but this one the medium. One more shot will be enough. The Hellcat picks up the kill on the IS-6, and looks like the T26E5 not really sure where to go or what to do. He's just going to stay there. I think he's tracked. He did cop a shot from the Jag Panther. Now the Jag Panther clearly knows where to shoot the T26E5, so the Flying Elite saying, well, I'll deal with you first. But now the Jag Panther no longer spotted, so he continues to farm damage into the Super Pershing, the T26E4. One more will do. Thank you very much. That's kill number 2 for the Flying Elite in the Patriot tank, the T26E4. Takes his damage up to 3,000. Make that 3 kills. 3,167 damage. He's blocked a bit. He's spotted a bit. He's going to keep charging forward. The score on 8-2. Only one tier 8 tank left, and it's the AT-15. Yeah, I hope the AT-15's got his carry pants on. Bounces the NAS horn with ease. Puts a shot into him. He knows he's going to reload quicker, but he doesn't need to. Somebody else picks up the kill. Takes the Ike tank down to 24 hit points. The Stritzwagen 74 picks up the kill. There's the AT-15. The AT-15 trying to shoot the Flying Elite. His hull down. He's only got his turret exposed. Picking up the assisted damage, and the AT-15 very kindly offers his side. Thank you very much, says the Flying Elite from Pyroclan. Very polite young man, I'll really say. Thank you very much indeed. One more shot will be a kill, but they're going to have to move forward to get it. Looks like they're all one shots now. The Jag Pants are 4, being taken down to double-digit figures. The artillery, there goes the chance of a top gun. Shoots towards the arty, doesn't quite land the shot, and 14-2. Everyone's just screaming towards the arty looking for that last kill. And the GW Panther does it. And the Flying Elite in the Patriot tank, the T26E5, picks himself up an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for that little performance on Steps. You also got the Spotter Medal for that assisted damage. Arsonist for lighting that little Russian thing on fire at the start. The Bruiser Shellproof 5 for effect and the High Caliber. And have a look at this page 2. 4,158 damage, 3 kills, 1570 base experience. Absolutely smashed it. I'm not sure what everyone else did. They seemed to be pushing quite aggressively on the west, but nobody really took all the damage. Like the Flying Elite clearly did plenty of damage on the east. And the west, well, they killed them all, but who knows? Maybe I don't know what happened. 131, nearly 132,000 credits after tax in that game that went for less than 5 minutes. 28 shots fired, 22 hit, 17 did damage, 4,158, 1620 blocked, 1867 assisted. Thank you very much. I'll take the Ace Tanker and the credits and put it towards my new tier 10, which I'm sure will see a replay from the Flying Elite with one of his new tanks that he's been saving up for. Let's have a look at this third and final battle in this threesome of tier 8 tanks. This is from Elite Commando. Elite Commando from Crazy Clan is in the Object 416. Now this is a tier 9 battle. 5 tier 9 tanks on each side. And he's in the Panhandle, the Pancake tank, the one that's been stepped on by an elephant, the Object 416. Have a look at it. And he's got a very low profile, which I reckon looks absolutely enormous. Absolutely awesome. The Elite Commando, you can see in over here on the left-hand side of the screen, it's got a little, is it a B? Looks like a B. I think it's supposed to be an R. I think it might be an R. Maybe I need new glasses. Anyway, that's from Ranked Battles. Looks like he must have absolutely smashed the Ranked Battles. Got into the high standings. You do see it a little bit in games. Those little icons next to the tanks in-game names, and that's because they went really well at Ranked. And Elite Commando, why wouldn't he go well at Ranked? He's an absolute legend. He's charging the AMX CDC. He's not stuffing around. Now, of course, the Object 416 has just given itself 1,114 assisted damage. Standard rounds, 320 alpha, 201 penetration, 330 penetration with heat rounds, which is premium. 2 tier 8 tanks have just gone down to the Elite Commando's picked up a lot of assistant damage for that. And he's doing a great job keeping this T25 Pilot 1 spotted. It's a tank I really should play more. I enjoy playing it. I haven't played it for a while. It's a pretty cool tank. It's a little bit different to other premium tanks. I can't really put my finger on it. But anyway, we're on board with Elite Commando from Crazy Clan on the Object 416. He's in this tier 9 battle. Oh, Prokhorovka. Fiery Salient. That's what I said. Fiery Salient. Just give himself a little bit more assisted damage. He's in a good spot here. Artillery can't drop turds on his heads. And those enemy tanks clearly very scared to push over that rise. Now, not all the enemy tanks have been spotted as yet. That's probably why Elite Commando is not willing, and why would he, not willing to push over this rise just around here. Happy just to keep these tanks lit and soak up the assisted damage. Of course, we don't know what might be up here. There might be snipers up there. There generally is snipers up there on Fiery Salient. But he's doing a good job keeping the T-34, the T-25 Pilot, and the VK-4502B, keeping them lit. I mean, to be fair, the defender's probably spotting the VK from down here, possibly. Plenty of enemy tanks on this hill. That's why Elite Commando didn't push. He knows there's 1, 2, 3, there's probably 6 or 7 enemy tanks there. So all he wants to do is just light them up occasionally. Nobody can shoot him where he is now. This is a really good aggressive position for a medium tank. It's not something, I've never done this before, but this won't be the first time I've found a good spot from Elite Commando's replays. And of course the Object 416, it's got a low profile, it's hard to see, it's hard to shoot because it's so short, but the downside is it's gun depression. You can't complain about the gun depression because it hasn't got any. Being a rear turreted tank, similar to some tank destroyers, riding ridge lines in like a lot of medium tanks like to do simply is not an option sometimes. It does get spotted and gets tracked by the Jag Tiger. So the Jag Tiger, he hasn't been spotted this game, but he's clearly camping back on the north side of that river, or maybe on that railway line, on the north end of the railway line. 3-0's a score, 3,243 assisted damage, plus he's done 598. Lucky enough not to take any damage from that Jag Tiger. He's blocked 490, he's done 600 damage, but the assisted damage is what it's all about in this replay. I think 3,243 assisted damage, doing a brilliant job keeping these tanks spotted so that these people in the middle who have comprehensively won that little battle, they're winning 3-0, and that's where they've killed the 3 tanks, they can get snipey shots into those enemy tanks. Because yeah, they've killed 2 tanks in the middle, and the other one was the tank that Elite Commando spotted right at the start of the game, the AMX CDC. The KV-5 goes down. And it looks like the T-34 and the T-25 Pilot 1 are running back towards that river, probably to try and bring the Jag Tiger into the game. Elite Commando gets his first kill, gets rid of the T-24 with a beautiful side shot into the side of the Premium American Heavy tank in Tier 8. 5-1's a score. He still can't push too far forward though because there are so many enemy tanks there. What he can do is try and get a cheeky shot into the T-30. The shot doesn't quite land, but it's alright, because sooner or later that gun will be reloaded. He misses again. Of course, it's not his fault. It was fully aimed. It's just a Russian thing. That one went through for 316 hit points of damage. Also tracked the T-30 on 535 hit points, and that's why he got the assisted damage for that tracking shot. Into the Tier 9 American tank destroyer. He still can't push over this rise, but he's still in this game because he's keeping him lit. And he's getting shots into anyone who's anyone he's able to with that terrible gun depression. It's still a ripper of a tank though. He just picked up a heap more spotting damage. That was about another 1,000. His spotting damage now up to 5,700, 6,066 assisted damage. He's done 1,319, but 6,066 assisted damage. By spotting these tanks and also tracking them from a distance. That time he doesn't bounce a shot from the Jag Tiger, the Tier 9 German tank destroyer, but the score's 8-1. He's still had heaps of health. He's still got 713. So if that Jag Tiger decides to focus on Elite Commando, he could probably take one more shot from it. but it doesn't matter. He's picking up even more assisted damage, up to 72-26 now. 9-1 is the score. He's done 16-26 himself. He's bounced a bit, and that assisted damage just keeps racking up. And now with that VK out of the way, I don't think there's anyone who could possibly see. Looks for the headshot on the T25 Pilot 1 that doesn't quite land. T26E4, we know... There he is there. The T26E4 has just been spotted. That's a super Pershing. And Elite Commando not stuffing around, keeping his dead tank between him and the American Premium tank. The Jag clocks his engine, takes him down to 237 hit points. And the Jag Tiger and the Jag Panther, both now been spotted. Bounces the Jag Tiger. The Jag Tiger, pretty handy amount of armour. There you go. Gets him for 271. Helps take him down, and 14-3 is the score now with just that super Pershing thinking, what the hell am I going to do now? Elite Commando from Crazy Clan in the Object 416 having an absolute ripper. He's up to over 7,000 assisted damage. 7,359 assisted damage. That is an absolute ripper. Looking for the headshot again. Just goes into the dirt, and the Nameless picks up the final kill. A brilliant performance from the old mate Elite Commando from Crazy Clan. And even though he didn't do the massive amount of damage that we're used to seeing him, with all that assisted damage, he managed to pick himself up not only an ace tanker, but his first mark of excellence on the Object 416. The Pancake tank, the one that's been stepped on by an elephant. The Spotter medal as well, 5 for effect, patrol duty for all that assisted damage he did, and have a look at that. He got the top score, 1360 base experience, 2,227 hit points of damage for his one kill, but have a look at that, 7,359 assisted damage. That's bit over 9,500 combined. That's an absolute perler. And because of all that assisted damage, he made plenty of coin, 20,711 after tax. Yeah, I had to pay, pardon me, I had to pay a little bit for ammunition. So maybe there was some premium rounds fired, I'm not really sure. 8 minute game. Ace Tanker, Elite Commando, thank you very much. 3 very different games featuring Tier 8 premiums and normal tanks. The Nameless, the Patriot, and of course the Pancake tank, the Object 416. Thanks very much for the replays, everybody. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.